Gentlemen, start your engines and make sure you pack the snacks because it's time for the fiercest, fastest dad showdown on the virtual grid. Sim Racing Dad GT3. Will they make it home in time for family dinner, or will they be stuck in the pits of defeat? One thing's for sure, there's no room in this race for twinks, bears and cubs only. Rawr. Buckle up and get ready for the Daddy Grand Prix of your life. May the best dad win. And don't forget to check your rear view mirror, hunty.
Thanks, Grace. Welcome to Race 3 of Season 13 of Dad's Go Sim Racing GT3. Tonight, we're fabulous. And we're ready for another set of brilliant races. We're just going into qualifying. We are out on the track already. We're currently with Phil Walker in the Sporting ABU Porsche. Of course, Spa is a historic track, Grace. And who are you most looking forward to seeing racing around this track tonight?
Who? Oh, I haven't decided on that one. Whoever's going to be the fiercest racer.
Okay.
Whoever's going to give me a good show that I can talk all about them.
Well, I'm hoping for plenty of action tonight.
So am I. Maybe a Kai Kai.
Okay. Not a Kiki?
No, it's definitely a Kai Kai.
Okay.
Kiki's too fun and nice.
That he is. So, we're watching the racers all take their outlaps in their cars. We're waiting for them to start their qualifying laps. First one round the track is currently Phil Walker. So we'll keep with him as he makes his way back round to start finish. I'm looking forward to seeing what race times we get tonight. The track is optimum, it's dry, it's clear, there's no real rain, which is a shame.
Unlike England.
Unlike England right now, yes. Beautiful weather, uncharacteristically nice weather in Belgium for this time of year. And it's 31 degrees. Can you believe it? In October?
Why not? Start of October, right?
Yeah.
Some places still be pretty.
Yeah, that's true. So now he's off. He started the lap. He's coming up to La Source. Very tight hairpin, taking on the inside. Here he comes, right down towards Eau Rouge. The part where you absolutely have to send it, going up the hill. Flat out. First left, then right. Gotta hold it. Is he gonna overrun on the edge?
He did a little wobble.
He did a little bit of wobble. He's possibly invalidated his lap time.
That easily.
Easily, yeah. You
Throw.
cut the corner just a little bit too much, and
Oh.
there it goes. Just gonna swap to this. Yeah, I mean, it's not sure because it's saying 6 minutes. I'm not entirely convinced that's true. We'll have to see what happens, whether he sets one. But it's currently red, which would imply false. No lap time set. No lap time about to be set. But we'll keep on with him.
Well, in that case, then only Lewis is actually in the white, so does that mean only his is valid?
Very possibly. Very, very possibly. We'll have to see what's going on.
His colours are fabulous.
They are. They're absolutely gorgeous. What a gorgeous livery on that car.
I mean, a little bit of a half rainbow flag. He's getting there.
He's not quite fully fabulous.
Nah. There's some pride, but he's not gone full pride. He's more like pride. Might pry into other people's business, might want to spill the tea. We'll find out if he tries to, ram someone up the rear.
Oh, we're going right there, okay. We'll save that for the race. Hopefully there'll be none of that in qualifying.
I hope there will be.
We're going to see as currently really leading the pack, and we're going to see who's actually set a lap time. Because you're right, David Lewis is the only one on the board that hasn't seemed to have invalidated yet, but I can't believe that's true. I can't believe most of the field is completely invalidated. We'll see what happens.
Maybe they're just making way for him to come through first.
Yes.
Does everyone get their own special go, or can you simultaneously go?
Oh, they can all do it at once. Oh, so Phil, I'm just gonna check.
Oh, he's gone into white. Yeah. Let's see if you can get the job done.
Yep. So he started setting a lap time. Oh, someone set a lap time. Stephen Kral, 2:18.880. That's him in the KLM 296 Ferrari. I do like the KLM livery. It does look really good. They've done a very good job on that. Rich Gasson now currently leads 2:17.890. Followed by Rob Larby of Cloud Strike racing in the Lamborghini. But Marek Dvorak slipped into second. Mad Motorsport. So now it's just a question of can they get the lap time down? Because the first, generally what happens is not much rubber on the track. The grip isn't quite as good yet. And it's normally in the following laps that they start to gain time. So really it's a question now of green deltas, which are these numbers here. So
Dvorak keeps flipping in and out of it, which makes you wonder what's going on there.
yeah, so he's basically matching his previous lap time at the minute.
Owen Golding.
Yeah. So he's currently in the red. Biggest winner so far. Pouty Mull is up almost half a second on his previous lap.
He's going to mull it over.
He's going to mull it over.
Yep.
Is he going to mull it over as we join him on board? He's only up 0.25 of a second.
Well, it's worth it giving it his best.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets that 2.5 a second, it will still be at 11th, which I can't believe. But Eddie Wilkins is almost 3/4 of a second up, so he's got quite a lot to gain. So what we've got to watch out for is Caster Curse, where we accidentally watch him to the point where he fucks it all up, just like that, just as I was saying it.
So basically, you jinxed him, and now, oh, yellow flag!
Yellow flag.
Oh!
He's teleported back to the pits. We're now going to go with Steve Richardson, who's currently in lead, and he's up half a second on his previous lap time.
You go, girl!
And he's in a Hello Kitty car as well.
He's a kitty girl. It's his world. And he walks the streets. Kitty, kitty, girl.
Here he goes as he makes his way around the track. He's coming up to Pujon. Double gauche, as they say.
One.
Double left.
Double gauche.
Yeah.
I had to spell it in interesting ways on purpose, just to see what our pronunciations would be.
Well, they are Belgian.
I see.
Yeah.
Put on whatever accent you like, got it.
Yeah. Steve Richardson still up 0.4 of a second. Let's see what it's like on board.
Keep going over those lines.
He does, but that's allowed as long as he's still got one wheel on the track.
Alright then.
It all depends on which track you're at, but at Spa, that's the rule. You see he's flat out as he comes up to the bus stop chicane. His final 2 corners on the track, and it can go all horribly wrong or horribly right coming through here. It's looking good. He's up 0.7. It's all about this exit. He gets the power down, and he's back into first with a 2:17.222.
Very nicely done. How does it go horribly wrong and horribly right? What's the difference?
Well, it will go horribly wrong if, for example, you completely miss your braking point and go too far into the corner, and now
that's horrifically right.
Horrifically right. If well, like we're watching Thomas Nawrocki now as he just continues to get time added every time he goes through a corner. As long as that number gets bigger and bigger into the minus,
he's doing.
That delta gets bigger and bigger to the minus. He was doing well. Yeah, green is very good. Red's bad. Don't want bad. He's doing very well. Let's just quickly flick onto someone else before we ruin his lap for him by watching him. Stephen Kral here in 12th, up 0.4. That would put him into 9th place if he keeps this up for the rest of the lap. And here he comes into the bus stop. Still maintaining that 0.5 up. He's losing a little bit. He will still gain. But here he goes. And he is still in 13th? What's happened there?
Either that or it just hasn't updated.
Yeah, he might have invalidated the last second and just didn't notice.
Well, at least he's consistent. But I'm curious about those who haven't set a time yet. Which Brawler is the only one left.
Roman Fralla. So we can see him now. Here he is.
Is he just having a little bit of a jaunt, just going on a little walk, having a nice little stroll? When he feels like it, he'll eventually set a time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right at the last minute.
So it looks like so far he
Ooh.
hasn't managed to set a time.
Have a few others joined, or have they been there the whole time?
They may have just joined. Didn't see
Bennett
them before.
Lollock,
McGilligan, otherwise known as Hitman, our glorious leader of Dad's Go Sim Racing, the one who started it all.
Oh, very nice. It's always hard to be the leader, but also fun at the same time.
Yeah. And Odell. So we've had a car go off, car 174.
Oh, I see it. Barros.
Carlos Barros.
Carlos he's lost his car. Car has gone lost. Carlos. Not car gain.
Not car gain, Carlos.
No.
So we're still on board with Fralla. He's still yet to set a lap time, and I'm not entirely sure he's going to so far, because his lap time's still red, which is generally an indication that...
Too slow.
No, he's cut too many corners, or he's made a mistake.
So basically, stop cutting corners, it's naughty.
Yep.
And drive faster. You're welcome.
So you can see there, his last lap time was a 2:18.1, so if he manages to set a good lap time, that would put him at about 11th.
Yeah, quite a few of them are at the 2:18-ish mark, about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Very interesting. That area.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at least this means all the way between pretty much 1st and 10th, there's less than a second in it.
Yeah, and talking of, this is number 2, Steve Richardson, again in the Hello Kitty car. And he is currently up 2/10 and is only 0.003 of a second getting pole position. So if he completes this lap with that Delbert, he will be number 1.
Come on,
and
you are number 1, girl.
And his Ben Reese will lose pole unless he...
Reese is gonna be in pieces.
Yeah, many pieces. So he's the man to watch right now.
Let's see. We haven't looked at... There are a couple of people we haven't had a little nosy at yet.
Not yet.
Will they feel ignored or neglected?
They may do.
But you don't care, it's fine.
Yeah, please send all complaints to Hitman, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped.
Oops.
On the track.
Why have you stopped? What are you doing?
I don't know. I think he may have invalidated or just decided to throw in the towel because he's just come to a full stop.
Let's look at someone in the pits. So it's not just him, there were 2 others there. Who else is in there with him?
So we've got Matt Gale, Thomas Pichon, and I think those are our 3 pitters at the minute. So we've got Dennis McGallagher.
Oh, he's getting out.
Making his way out.
Oh, he's feeling like it. He's like, go on then. He's coming out the box like Shangela.
Yeah. He's on his way. So he's going to have to do a whole lap round the circuit before he even starts saying a time. So it's not worth really watching McGallagher at the minute.
That's fine, we'll watch him later.
Yeah. Or in general.
We feel like it. Green's not really the best colour for a car. Because, as people know, statistically, green is too safe a colour and it also means you don't go faster.
Yeah.
Go faster colours, right?
Like red.
Yes.
And stripes, put stripes on the car.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that makes
flames.
And flames, yeah, that always makes the car quicker.
Yeah, and sometimes if it's white, because you know how white reflects heat?
Yeah.
So your car stays cooler so it can go faster.
Do you think it reflects other cars?
Yeah, so the drivers get confused.
Is the car there or not?
Don't quote me, it's just science.
Yes. Currently joining James Odell. He's currently almost a second up on his best time. So if he drops a second off, he's plus 1.9, so he would go to plus 0.9, which would put him in 11th. Everyone's fighting over 11th.
It's very close though.
Yes, it is. There was not much room, at the first 10 drivers were all within a second of each other on flat.
Still, wow.
Yeah. No, as it gets closer and closer to the top, you're talking tenths, thousandths of a second. Steve Richardson's all Steve Richardson's got to do is find another 10th in pole. But the problem is finding that. We've had a couple of drivers have come to a stop. Oh no. 99. Where is car 99? Ryan Greenaway. Minus 99 points for 99 for such a manoeuvre.
Oh, it's gone all the way over. What's he doing?
Yeah.
I see a white flag. Does that mean he has to surrender?
Yeah, it does. That's it. The S just has to spray up surrender now. Gasson, he's up 0.4 of a second on his best. That would put him in pole position if he completes this lap with that time. Someone stopped on the side there.
For no real reason. Do you think Gasson, at first, he's had 10 dozen eggs, and now he's the size of a barge, which means because he's bigger inside the car, he goes faster.
Yes, and he's got pole, so no one does it like Gasson.
No one drives like Gasson. Parks like Gasson. Leaves the pits like Gasson.
His job is now done. But Ben Reese might be fighting back. He's very close to pitting? Not pitting.
Hopping?
Beating. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point.
Pipping to the post or something?
Yeah, pipping to the post, getting pole position.
It's hard.
All the words that begin with P.
Let's say
pissing off other drivers.
Let's try other words. It might be easier.
Yeah.
Peanut. Peanut butter flavour, Reese's Pieces. Not the best chocolate around, but could he be the best driver around instead?
He's certainly like he might well do. We might be distracting him with this because he's currently not gained that time. He's now just doing his previous lap, which is very, very good, I will say. But
You're
it's
not well done.
It's not best on the field good anymore,
No.
so it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Checking see if there's anyone in the chat. There's no one in the chat.
Chat's dead.
Chat's dead.
Dead chat.
Where's chat?
It's alright. I need to just say more gay terms and they'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Okay. So one important thing I'm going to look for from the next race is the same thing RuPaul himself looks for. I'm looking for charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Nice. So here he comes.
And hopefully all the dads can deliver that.
He's about to finish his lap, and he actually gets pole position. He actually managed to find 0.4 of a second.
So all we had to do was not watch him for a while.
Yes.
And say lots of...
Yeah, lots of nonsense.
Yeah.
Not really pay attention, and suddenly he's not getting cast a curse, so he can actually perform again.
It's a little bit like me, you know. It's like when no one's watching me, I do a great job.
Right.
And that's why everyone's just listening.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
I feel like I was going somewhere else.
No. You are
Marek Dvorak. Currently 7/10 up, and he's come to the bus stop chicane. This could be very, very good for him. Very, very good. He's currently in 8th. And he's about to go into 3rd.
That's not too bad.
That's a very good result for, going from 8th to 3rd. 5 places.
Dvorak the racer.
Yeah.
He's going to slay
He
that
is going to
racetrack.
play. Can we stop
Pichon.
him with Pichon? Or frites and baguettes?
Mm.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Thomas is the baguettes. Because the idea is that the frites, there's a Belgian and a French person.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's a bit like bears and cubs.
No, not quite like that. So I'm
Skinny
trying to remember
ones.
correctly. Pichon is the French member of the
Pichon.
team, and then Bruce is the Belgian.
They can always correct us later if we're wrong.
Yeah, please don't. It'll make us look bad.
Just tell us we're right regardless.
Right, let's cast a curse. The driver who's currently struggling. That is Dennis McGallagher. Famously, always should be promoted to gold, and yet never is for some reason.
Who's punishing him and why?
I don't think he's being punished. I think he's sandbagged.
I don't know what that... Wait, is that the thing where you get closer to people that make them far away and then the game automatically puts you closer?
No, that's... I don't know what that is. Sandbag is basically a term for you're saying you're much slower than you actually are.
Why would you do that?
You're not competing against the golds for class points.
Right.
Against drivers who are perhaps a level not as strong. Basically, everyone accuses him of tweaking the class. He's always in silver, and he always seems to do fairly well.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Has he read the book about? I believe it's a book. I could be inventing this. There's the big fish in the small pond.
Yes.
Has he decided I want to be the big fish in the small pond rather than the small fish in a big pond?
I
am going to deliberately be the king of all the silvers.
Very possibly. I mean, that's basically what he's being accused of.
I see.
I'm not so subtly accusing him of that.
Very publicly.
Yeah.
We have called you out. It's time for you to fight for your life.
Meanwhile, Ronald McDonald has invalidated his lap and disappeared behind
a wall.
A wall. He's stopped for a cheeky Mackey's. Back to the pits.
What kind of shake is he going to shake up?
I'm not
Vanilla, strawberry.
Stephen Kral.
Does he like it chocolate?
Also gone to the pits. See, this is what happens. It's 15 minutes left. They've had 15 minutes. Everyone's just stopping for a breather.
Or are they just going, I'm done, I can't bother?
No. I think they're redoing their strategy. They've had a couple of goes. A couple of bites of the apple. Or it might be they're only doing 15 minutes of qualifying and the race is set up wrong. You know, it could be that.
One or the other.
I doubt it. We'll see.
Can they see their current standings, or shall we announce them?
No, they can see them, but I mean, feel free to announce them. We're starting with number 1.
No one. Wait, it's not Gaston, it's Reese.
It's Reese. Yeah. Gaston is in second.
No one except Reese.
And then...
Reese's pieces are glued together at the moment. Gaston needs more eggs. Dvorak is the Lorax, I don't know.
What?
The Lorax is a little guy who protects the woods, so basically instead you're protecting the track from other people driving faster on it. Yeah. Anyway, Richardson, not related to John Richardson, the comedian as far as I'm aware.
No.
In 4th. Then we got J. Odell, who's whoever that is. Not Tom Odell, but he'll do. D, not Daniel Lewis, the author, I imagine.
No, it's David.
Close enough.
I think they may be stopping, you know, because no one's coming back out, and everyone's just finishing their lap. Because we've got to see where Eddie Wilkins ends up. He's currently 15th, and he's half a second up. Oh, he goes back into 40th.
Well, the question is, if everyone decides to pit before the whole 30 minutes is up, does that mean that's it, they're done, and the game is just going to do what it's going to do?
No, I think they've cut the qualifying short.
They're just not in the mood.
No, they're not.
Do. But it's very close on all the times, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the distance? What's the speed between the first place and last place?
So the current delta, that's what it's called, is 3 seconds lap time.
Yes, I'm doing, because last place is like 2:19, but first place is 2:16.
Yeah.
3 seconds between first and last. That's much closer than Formula 1.
Is it?
Oh yeah, Formula 1, it's usually, you know, I mean, sometimes it can be like 30 seconds between first and last.
Oh, but that's in the race, not in terms of lap times, right?
I forget.
You forget.
Yeah, it's been a while. I forget. Now give me a baguette.
Oh, should we, well, we are in Belgium, so I'm sure there may be some baguettes about.
So with frites and baguettes, right?
Yeah.
Do they ever put the frites inside the baguettes, or is that just wrong?
I don't know, should we ask them?
We should.
We absolutely should. So in the silver class, we got Odell, then Thomas Pichon of Frites and Baguettes, and Wayne Bennett. There you go, the session has ended.
Oh, is everyone else gold?
Yeah.
Wow. They are golden today.
They are.
Golding should be the goldenest gold that's ever golden.
Yeah. So we're skipping to quali. Everyone out at the same time, 20 minutes of quali.
So
which they didn't quite do.
Yeah, I'm like, let's see, it goes pre-practice quali. So they're going straight into the race?
They are. They're going to go straight into the race, 55 minutes. Now, I didn't quite check the format, but I believe it's 1 pit stop required.
Okay.
It may require a change of tyres. It may require refueling. We'll have to see. But typically what happens is you have 55-minute race, and then there will be 1 pit stop required during that race.
Yep.
And so then it becomes an interesting, much like Formula 1, of Who's going to pit first? Are they going to get a good pit stop, bad pit stop? Will they lose a position for it? We'll have to see. But that is the qualifying done for round 3. And we're just waiting now for the race to start. Join us very shortly for the race.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Here we are, 15 seconds away from starting our formation lap. Here we go. So, leading the pack, Ben Rees, followed by Rich Gasson and Marek Dvorak. As the formation lap has begun, they make their way round and up to La Source, and then shortly after our race will begin and they will go flying up Eau Rouge. Here we go.
Moulin Rouge!
Here we go.
Any of them like Lady Marmalade?
I've no idea. We'll have to see. Here we go. Up to the start finish line. And they're away. Green flag's out. Ben Rees up the inside. How brave are our drivers feeling coming over Rouge? He closes the door. Made sure Marek Dvorak is coming up the outside now. Nice and clean so far from all our drivers. No real
I like
incidents.
it dirty.
Well, you're sorely disappointed then.
Not just yet.
But Ben Rees is pulling, he's on a flyer. He's pulling well away from the pack and it's barely even started. We've actually had a clean start. It's completely clean. There's been absolutely nothing happen. It's amazing.
Sounds almost suspicious. Oh,
Yeah.
there's contact at one point there.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact, but considering no one's really gone flying and no one's lost any positions,
Were they just touching the tips?
I think they were. I think they were just doing a little bit of a gentle touch. Little gentle touch.
Oh, he's gone off the track.
Yep.
Yeah, a little wiggle off.
Well, as always, you get 3 track cuts with time gained
Okay.
until you get the naughty drive of shame
So
through
you have
pits.
to bend over and go, oops, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yes. And unfortunately, the pit lane at Spa is extra long
Oh,
and extra punishing.
oh. It's
You really don't.
hard.
Yeah, it's a really hard, long drive, and you get
You
to
have
think
take
about
it slow.
nice. Yeah, real
Go
slow,
a bit.
real slow.
Oh, have you noticed car 13, number 69? Oh, 12? He's just gone up. Townsend.
Townsend, 69, nice. In the Beamer. But is anyone going to catch Ben Reese? He's just gone.
Yep.
He's just gone.
He's pulling a Verstappen.
Yes, he's pulling a Verstappen. He's already up 1.5 seconds over Rich Gasson. We've only done 1 lap.
Yeah, well, you know what? Reese is such sweet pieces. Maybe he's got a sugar daddy
Oh, we've had
in his engine.
an incident. Car 104. David. No, that's not David Lolek. Where's-
104. It
I
keeps
don't know.
bouncing around.
Don't know what's happened. Car 104. 104.
Replay.
He's gone. Replay time.
Maybe he cut out. Let's find out.
There's a bit of an argy-bargy going on. Oh, ooh, hey. Oh, steady on, lads.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
He knocked him right off.
He did. Let's just go back to this one. So it's, again, a bit more.
Has he had to sashay away?
I don't know, but that's. Oh dear. So David Lolek has really.
He was involved?
He was. And I don't know where he's. Not entirely sure what happened. But.
Lolek licked him.
Bit of a punt. Bit of rear action there. So, I'm sure the stewards will be investigating that after the race. Having a bit of action between Rob Larby and Mark Townsend now. They're side by side. They come down here. Oh, there's a little bit of touching, a little bit of rubbing. They're side by side. Oh, drifting through the corner is Mark Townsend as the rear steps out, and that has cost him the position, I do believe. But yeah, so he's gone and lost out, and meanwhile Sydney Santans and James O'Dell are fighting for position. It looks like James has lost out for 5th. Not quite, and now, oh, what's happened to Powdy Mull? What has happened to him? Car 131 has had an incident with car 811. Oh, he's just gently pushed him in the rear.
Yeah, he's like a little grope and the other one
Little
went,
grope.
whoa, what are you
Whoa, what are you
doing?
doing? No, you
I'm
can't
not
do
into
that.
that. That's not...
You can't do that.
I don't. Back for that side. Little bit of wobble. They only like the car when it's straight.
Yeah. Of course, we accept any kind of car in these races.
Yep.
As long as they're GT3s, of course.
Yep.
What's going on here? We've got a bit of...
Upwards and
Position
downwards.
change, yeah.
Everyone's all
So-
over the shop. Ooh.
What's happened to Roman Frala?
Oh dear God, you better work.
Car number
If you're
6.
not careful, you're going to do the death drop.
Yeah, car number 6. Let's see if we can find out what happened to him. I think it might be a bit early, because that was at the top of Radillion. And he's now live. He's gone through the pits, so we're just going to see if we can try and catch what happened to him.
Yeah, Frollo needs to stop free-falling.
Oh, and as usual, what happens with these replays is we get too early and too late. So as far as we can tell, he crashed.
As far as we can tell, it just looked like he felt like he was looking for a nice, cozy wall, maybe a cushion.
Yeah. Want to have a good night's sleep. Ben Reese.
All on his own, he's just relaxing.
He is.
It's like, there's a couple of guys behind me, but I'm not too worried.
Yeah, so Steve Richardson chasing down Marat Dvorak for third. This will give him a podium position if he manages to take this. Let's just see what's going on.
There's so much going on in so many areas.
I know.
Larby's a bit slower this time by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's cut track. That's what that means, going red.
Sorry, yes, he's cut the track.
Yeah, so he's probably spent a speed token to try and gain a bit of time. Got to watch out for those, otherwise, like we said, you can do the drive of shame. I think we've lost a driver. Because everyone's gained a position all of a sudden. So it looks like... I'm not sure what's happened to David Lewis. He's flicking around the map a little bit at the minute, which is causing some issues.
Well, he's in sixth at the moment.
He is, but I think something's happening with the synchronization to the server because he keeps flicking. So, just going to focus on other areas at the minute. Dennis McElligott. 0.4 seconds, looking to fight Alexander Gonçalves for 23rd position. He's gone off the track. He's gone back on the track. What happens as he comes up Eau Rouge? He's made it. Can't say there's a human going on.
You know what's fundamental? Reading. And I think he is reading it right. He is following him for the opportunity to overtake. I think Richardson is going to manage it.
Yeah, I think you might be right. And let's try this follow his on board now as he chases down Marat Dvorak.
Dvorak keeps going off the road, so I'm kind of thinking there are some weaknesses there, and I think Richardson is going to exploit those.
I think you may well be right. And looking at the last lap time, Marat Dvorak was down 0.2 of a second compared to Steve Richardson, so he's definitely under pressure. And all Steve Richardson needs now is a gap and a little opportunity, because he's basically looking to accelerate past him.
The only downside is he seems to also be following Dvorak off of the track as well, which means they can both put themselves in trouble.
Yes, well, there's a little bit of leeway allowed. But that's very wide. That's very, very wide. He's had to back off there because otherwise he's just going to slam into the back of him.
Needs a nice long straight.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the track designers didn't do that because they realise that's just useful. So we'll see. He might get him on the camel straight if he gets a good run up Eau Rouge and Rodillion. But we'll keep watching for now. Trying to keep a good. Oh, that's very wide from Matt Ray. Oh, that could cost him. Because now look, he's looking to get past. He's trying to put pressure on him to get past up Eau Rouge. It's a very risky place to go. This could be spicy. He's had to lift. And I mean, Marek's just pulling away. So I don't think the Porsche has got the legs versus the Lamborghini on the straight. I think this is half the problem.
Maybe he's weighed down by back rolls.
Maybe. Or sandbags.
Oh, we don't want those.
Oh, car 741. What's happened to Wayne Bennett? He's stopped. I don't know what's happened. It doesn't seem to have encountered. He's stopped because he's in a very precarious position where he can't just back up.
He can't reverse.
He can't reverse necessarily straight into the track. And he can't really see what's coming. He's got to wait for a big gap, and that's really cost him. So let's see if we can catch what happened to him as he came up Eau Rouge. Oh dear. Uh-oh.
Oh, he just did it to
Bam.
himself.
He did.
Woo!
Whee!
He was spinning.
And that's really cost him.
He gave us carousel realness.
He did. He absolutely did.
He was working that runway. Not the right way, but he was working.
Yeah. And he rolled back. And it looks like he's stopped again. And he's gone back to the pits.
He's probably like, nope.
Sod this. Oh, so this is him coming back onto the straight. You can see there that the bonnet of his car has now lifted up and is not looking very healthy.
It's okay, you can just glue it back down.
Yeah. So we'll just keep going with him as he came back, and we're just gonna, you know, purposely watch exactly what happened to him in painful detail, so that he can
I'm
relive
sure.
exactly what happened as he watches this back.
Over and over again.
Yeah. And oh, look at that! That's a lot of damage, and that's even more damage.
Okay, so I think unless there were invisible cars near him that put him off the road.
Well, I mean, when the car's that damaged, it won't drive straight.
So you meant, oh, I see.
It just won't, and it won't steer properly.
That's
and,
okay. Is it
yeah.
LGBTQ plus I kind of car? It doesn't have to be straight.
It doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to go straight. I mean, look at these cars. They're not going straight. They're very curvy.
Oh, who's this? Is this Richardson again?
Oh, hello. Who's come to a stop? It's Sydney Santens. Was that an incident? Car 997. It looks like there was contact involved. Let's see what happened here.
Who touched whom?
Oh!
It was only a touch.
It was only a touch, but Sydney Santens lost out, and who was that? Who was the big gain from that? Was it? It wasn't Steve Richardson, surely. I don't think it was him.
No, I think it was further down.
It was car. No, who was involved? It was car
14 and 997.
Yes. So who was car 14?
We will judge you.
David Lewis.
Mr. Lewis.
What have you been doing, Mr. Lewis?
He's not Daniel Day-Lewis.
He's just David Lewis.
It's just Dave. Dave! Dave!
But he's
What are you doing?
he's piling a load of pressure onto James O'Dell.
Go on, Dave. Dave yourself. Also go on. I like to give contradiction advice.
Yeah. In fact, James O'Dell seems to have formed a train. He's got Nick Golding as well.
So he's forming a locomotion, like a real big train.
Yeah, he's doing the locomotion. Come on, Jamie, do the locomotion. Oh, Nick Golding's going around the outside. Is he going to get the inside on the switchback?
Oh, Kashimasa.
Oh, it looks like David Lewis has gone to the pits for some cheeky repairs. And we're left wondering if Nick Golding would have got past him anyway. It's a real shame. Won't we get to see that? Rich Gasson's continuing his campaign to catch up to Ben Rees. He's doing quite well. He did set the fastest lap time of the race on his last lap, which is 4/10 faster than Ben Rees's lapping. And yet, he's still 1.7 seconds behind. But Mario Dvorak has got past Steve Richardson, which implies at some point they were the other way round, and I didn't notice.
Didn't we discuss them? Dvorak was chasing Richardson or vice versa?
No, it's always been Richardson chasing Dvorak, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on race control.
So basically, can you guys go back to where you were before, and we'll
Yeah.
pretend that we catch it, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. See what's going on. If anything really going on further down the field, it looks like Thomas Pichon's under quite a bit of pressure from other drivers. As
Who else would he be under pressure from us?
well, he will be now because we're watching and talking about him, so we're just
Yeah.
piling it all on. He's being chased by Carlos Barros. His camera angle's quite zoomed in. There we go. And there's a bit going on behind, so it looks like Stephen Kral and Ryan Greenaway are fighting for 16th. And Kral comes up the inside and just takes the position away from Ryan Greenaway. And then we've got Ronald McDonald's coming for his Big Mac. Gotta watch out, Ryan. He's coming for a... He's going to supersize.
I quite like Paul's spoiler. It's very nice.
Oh, yes. What
That's all I have
about
to say. I just like
okay,
it.
you just like it, okay.
Sorry, do you want me to say more?
Yeah.
Alright, I like it.
You are doing commentary.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like the width of it.
Yeah?
I like the thickness.
Yes?
See, look what you've done now.
I haven't done anything.
I'm just explaining how I like looking at it.
Okay.
And it looks just right to my eye. And the balance and the proportions just right as well.
Okay. Good. Does it make you feel good?
I think it makes me feel good. Look at it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, good. I'm sure he'll be really glad to know that.
Mm.
Meanwhile,
Anyway.
back to the race. Ryan Greenaway still under pressure from Ronald McDonald. As he comes into La Source.
Goes round the corner and Greenaways.
Yeah.
Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your steering wheel rolls and drift away. Green away. Everyone needs a theme song or something.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's Ryan Greenaway is managing to keep the
Old
position.
MacDonald. Look at
Yeah.
that, babe.
Oh, McDonald had a
He's
car.
stuck in the car.
E-I-E-I-O. Meanwhile, Bruce Oos and Pouty Mull are fighting for 21st.
Love me some mulled wine.
Yes, it's almost Christmas time. Only a couple more
We're
months.
staying up at the beginning of October. We can't even get into Halloween yet.
No, Halloween just apparently doesn't exist anymore. We're
Yeah.
straight into Christmas.
Gail, what's Gail doing? Driving. yes?
Driving, yes.
Oh, it's a white car. Hang on, what's that image on the side of the car? I want to have a little nosy at it.
I'm gonna have a nosy at the side of the car. Whoops,
Yeah.
that was way slight issue with
Trying to chase him. It's too far
sensitivity.
away.
Here we go.
I was trying to figure out if it was a person or a lady on the side. It's an old man.
It's a guy at top of the stairs.
It's an old man who needs a stair lift.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's
oh,
because their team's
chairlift?
plan a stair lift.
Oh my god, how old are these guys? Or are they advertising them? Product placement? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a photo of him in a few years from now. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
He's like, I race cars in games because in real life I can't even get up the stairs. But that's okay.
Yeah,
No one needs to know your terrible secret that you advertise publicly.
yeah. So we're still waiting for quite a lot of the pits to happen.
Maybe nobody wants to.
No, maybe they don't.
Leave it as long as they can.
Yeah, so there's only one driver that's pitted so far, and that was David Lewis, who had a stop-go 30 for reasons.
Yeah.
I think he was speeding in the pit lane, so he's had to go in again.
He likes
It's
it in
not,
there.
yeah, it's not great.
Hey, I like to, if something's really long and hard, I like to go at it again too.
Really?
I should tell you about that alongside my description of the spoiler. Anyway,
Yeah.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! I like that spoiler.
You did.
That's a new thing.
Can we look at some of the other cars? This is
I've
Hello-
already seen that one.
You've had enough of Hello Kitty.
It's a kitty girl.
Okay.
Got plenty of songs about that.
So, in fact, actually, we can just...
Cruel is cruel
There you go,
and in
that's-
16th.
There's the spoiler.
Yep. Looks like it needs a wipe down. It's got like flecks of blue and black.
Yeah.
Need me a sleek looking sexy one.
Yes.
Need something to check out.
So, we're still kind of in the lull a little bit. You tend to get mid-race, coming into about 35.
Yeah, boring bit. Anyway, let's find something good. Oh wait, something there. What's the SG30 on him?
That's stop-go 30, so he's going to have to go to the pit lane again.
What are you doing, Lewis?
He's speeding in the pit lane.
Mr. Lewis, very naughty.
Yes. And he's going to have to go into the pits again. So we're going to have a great opportunity to say, get in there, Lewis. When he chooses to do that.
Daniel Day, not Lewis.
Daniel Davis Lewis. Daniel Dave Lewis.
David doesn't feel like it.
No.
Dave wants to go home. Dave wants to race on his own. Sprinting.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're still kind of just waiting with bated breath to see if Steve Richardson will make his way past Marat Dvorak, because he's doing very good lap times, but Dvorak's just making his car as wide as possible.
his kitty isn't purring quite right up Dvorak's.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Wayne Bennett is asking if anyone know where he can buy a really strong coffee table because he's broken his. I imagine that when he retired from the race, coffee table suffered a beating from his belly.
Okay, so the real question is this just a humble brag? And also, if your device in which you're whacking the coffee table with has calcified by any chance, you probably need to see a doctor.
Yeah, probably. Maybe that's
It's
the
not
only way.
definite.
Maybe the only way you can feel sensation at that point.
Yeah, go to the doctor? Oh, I see.
Yeah, going to the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor have a little feel. Imagine in the end he gets confused, takes the coffee table to the doctor, fix this! And then he goes to a DIY man, points at himself and goes, fix it! Just for 100 quid. What do you mean you're not into that? Get these, do it! Take a close look!
Yeah, absolutely. We are not going to get monetized anytime soon.
Why not?
Something about not being child friendly or something like that.
Why? This shouldn't be child friendly. It's for adults. Adults like drivey. Drive real fast. Good smash.
Good smash.
Good smash. Drive fast.
Yeah.
It's boring being all like nice and PC. Can't say anything dodgy. I have to say all the nice things like, oh look at them. They're trying to race competitively, but no one's being too mean. We're in PC happy world now, where no one can like.
Yes, we do drive on pieces.
Yeah. Okay, I have no idea. Anyway, what's Goncalves?
Gonsalves.
That probably sounds better.
Well,
Anyway,
he's
what is
as far as I can
like?
tell is let me get told I'm wrong about this. I think he's Spanish. Could be Portuguese. I'm going to cover both my bases.
Alexandre Goncalves.
Yeah. In certain races, he has a little accent on the C. It makes it a S down. But not in Dad's Go 10 races. He just becomes Alexander Goncalves.
Remember, if this is made by British people or Americans, we don't care about that stuff. So we're just gonna like get rid of all the pretty accentation things, little dots, you name it. We don't want all that.
Yeah.
You don't deserve that fancy pretty letters. No. You're not allowed to be special and different.
Well, in the meantime, Thomas Pichon's gone into the pits. Oh, he's Team Frites and Baguettes. And you see how long this pit lane is. It just goes on and on and on and on. You have to go around the corner. All the way down there.
Oh, that curve's a little bit sharper than I like.
Yeah. Too pointy.
Not necessarily too pointy. Just, goes narrow at the top.
Right.
Anyway.
I think we've watched enough of these guys
I
racing
know.
at this point. I mean, I've got to pay attention to someone else.
Yeah, come on, Golding. I haven't even seen his car. Let's have a little nosy.
We'll do a
drive-by.
A drive-by.
view.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. Mouse. I think he's confused what mice look like. Because the mouse image looks a lot like a dog, suspiciously.
Yeah, Nick, that's not a mouse.
We thought we should educate you on this.
Yeah, that's a dog.
With goggles on.
Yeah.
I think it's like a Scooby-Doo dog, a Great Dane. So it's not even close, not even a small dog breed. It's a massive F-off dog breed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's ones that go whoa at you, and you're like, oh damn! Do you want some Scooby snacks?
Well, should perhaps ask Nick at the end of the race if he'd like to just get this view. This is a great view. Look at this. We should put cameras here in real life. That'd be really cool.
So, Golding doesn't know the difference between mice and dogs. I'm quite curious to see what other animals. He's confused.
Yeah, I think we may have had an incident with Bruce Oos.
Bruce Oos.
Bruce Oos.
Dr. Seuss?
No, just Oos.
Oh, Dr. Oos.
Yeah.
No, he's not even a doctor. It's like,
I don't know.
He's like, that's my cousin. Anyway.
Let's see what happened to Bruce Oos.
Just sounds like he's getting a bruise. Getting bruised. Bruce. I don't know, Seuss, I got bruised.
Yeah, I think he just kind of... Oh, it's just another case of
He just drove off on his own.
Yeah, I think he's just spun out.
He just got a little too excited. Veered off a little.
Yeah. I really want to see this battle between Ryan Greenaway and Ronald McDonald because they've been... Whoa, that's a big track cut! He's not even trying to stay on the track.
Who cares about the track? I just want to get in there.
He's super keen to get...
Greenaway.
So, McDonald defending very well, taking the inside line. Is he going to get past? Oh, slide. Bit of a slide.
It's making me all nervous.
Yeah. Oh. And he gets past.
Oh.
On the outside.
Your milkshakes have not brought all the boys to the yard. Sorry, McDonald.
I think the milkshake machine is broken again.
That's a shame.
It's always broken.
I always hate that when you go there and you're like, oh, I want me a milkshake. And they're like, the one thing I want.
Doesn't work. Never works. It's always broken.
Or it's like, for some reason, we don't have the flavour you want. But here's the other flavour that tastes nothing like it at all. But do you want to try that?
Yeah, I'm afraid we don't have any strawberry. Would you like chocolate instead?
That's similar.
Yeah.
I won't notice.
We have a look at his there. I know we've had a look at it in the past a little bit. But we haven't really gone up close. I'm always loving it.
You can tell he's, let's say, possibly our generation or older. Because the cartoon character I recognise from, you know, the era back when like they were involved with actually having kids' toys and Happy Meals before, you know, McDonald's got cheap.
Yeah.
They used to have Happy Meal toys, they used to have like the fun little playgrounds for the kids.
Well, there's a big battle going on at this very moment between McDonald and... Oh, Ryan Greenaway! Oh my god, what happened?
So the battle's kind of over?
Yes, it is a little... I'd say that's very much over.
Greenaway has greened away, I guess.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, Greenaway! Half my name, I belong there. Oh, God.
And he goes into the pits.
Do you think he has been, Remember how we talked a little bit about how in Wolverhampton it says don't do drugs and drive?
Yes.
I believe...
You believe he may have done drugs and driven?
Yes.
I think that's quite a big accusation to make.
Dun dun dun! It's not an accusation, it's just speculation. There's a difference.
Yeah, so I wonder if there was actually any contact there. So it was car 469 and 99. I don't think there was. But that's a big smash. That was a very big smash. I'm going to go back about 90 seconds, see if we can see that again.
Yep, it was all fine.
Everything was all good.
And then it wasn't.
Then it very much wasn't, yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
So was it 1 minute ago? Oh, this is difficult. These replays are difficult.
Does it always have to be 90, 60 or 30? Does it have to be in 30-second increments?
It doesn't, but it makes it much easier for me to think about.
70.
You want to go 70 seconds,
That's
right?
wild.
No, yeah. The problem is it's 15 seconds. It takes 15 seconds to watch the replay, so you have to kind of think, do I need more or less time? So let's try 2 minutes. Hopefully not too much is actually happening on track while I faff around with the replay system. I think we might get it.
Ooh, that could be about right. They look close there. Would you like some fries with that? Said McDonald.
Yeah.
Greenway's like, I'm a little bit excited about fries.
Oh, he just...
God, I want fries.
Oh dear. So it looks like it just caught the curb or something, or as you might say, he was thinking of dinner.
Yeah.
And just got distracted.
No one drives like Gaston. Accelerates like Gaston.
Ben Reese is in the pit, so Gaston is... Oh, I ruined it. Oh well.
Reese in the pits. Gaston is eating
In the lead.
eggs. Would you like an egg in these trying times? 'Cause
Oh,
no
no.
one drives like Gaston.
Oh, so everyone's starting to pit now. So it's going to really muck up the field and make the standings that much harder to tell. But currently following Carlos Barros.
Carlos. Oh, he gained a car back.
Yeah.
Carlos has been car gained.
He's found a car again.
Well done, you.
Yeah, indeed.
Sometimes I put my keys somewhere and I don't know where they went, so I have to, look for them too. And he's had a similar...
He's had a similar day. You think that happens? They just turn up for a race and they're like, "Where's the keys? Where's the keys? Who's had the keys? You got my spare keys? I don't know where they are."
Virtual keys have gone missing.
Yeah.
Let's hope their steering wheels back at home are all functional and there. Do their steering wheels, are they so realistic they need to shove a key in them?
No. But I think that should be a new feature, don't you think?
I've decided.
No, it's not realistic. It's not immersive enough.
Yeah, it's
so
like a dangly noise while they go around corners.
Yeah. That's something else, normally.
If it makes a dangly noise, I'm a little bit worried. Again, calcified, whether it's dangly noise, jingly metal noises. Again, what have you been putting in where?
Well, I don't know, but they're all dads apparently, so it's worked at some point.
Is anyone Prince Albert here, or?
I don't know.
Anyway.
How big? So, Bits is asking how big's your cup, and I probably lost the context of what we were talking about.
Who knows?
knows?
Something about spilling the tea, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll spill everything because I'm clumsy.
Yep.
And I like sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Like when someone shares the front of their car with the back of someone else's.
Yeah. Actually, we've got an interesting situation now. We've actually got teammates.
Racing each other. Golding nor Rocky.
Yeah. Both Garage 59.
Do they both have the mouse that may or may not be a Great Dane on the side of their vehicles?
So he's got it. So Nick Golding's got it. Let's see if Nev Rocky's got it as well.
Because that's a really important thing in this race that I just need to know.
Well, we're not getting a good angle on the side of the car. We may have to go to the virtual... Special mode. Oh, he doesn't have...
See, he knows what mice are.
Yeah. But he's not even put it on. He's just, he's got venture engineering.
Or maybe Det Faglicus.
I have no idea what that means.
Fag League. See? He's up.
No.
No.
Not cigarettes.
Oh. They don't like to smoke.
Not while driving.
After? Do they, when they're in the pit lane, do they like need a smoke break? Now I'm all relaxed and ready to go.
And there's been an accident involving fuel.
That's fine. The flame speed goes faster.
No, that's when you paint the flames on the side.
Oh, you mean they're not real?
No.
They're not like little flames that come outside, like the exhaust things.
I mean, some cars have that.
Like turbo fuel.
Yeah, some cars have that. If you see these cars racing in real life, they particularly some of them, they just, when they downshift, they just crack. And it's really cool, but it's just not represented in ACC.
No, Rocky, you're not getting there. Come on.
Come on, Nev Rocky.
Just remember Golding's weakness. He doesn't know the difference between all his animals. Exploit that. Like,
Tell him you've seen a mouse.
I've seen a mouse, mate. I'm confused.
Who knows? But most of the drivers now have pitted.
That's a pity.
Yeah. Oh. Very punny of you.
I know. God, Barros has gone up 13. Can we have a nosy at Barros?
Carlos Barros Yeah, he's gone up 13 places this race. That is incredible.
I have a theory as to why.
Go on, what's your theory?
Well, now that he's found his car, he's so happy to be in it that he's gonna like put his foot all the way down. He's like, oh yeah, I need to feel my car.
Do you think the other drivers aren't putting their foot all the way down? Do you think they're just kind of gently depressing the accelerator?
When they feel like it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But
Also-
Carlos has discovered that actually if you put it flat to the floor, the
You
car
go
goes
faster,
quicker.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Barros, I have an idea.
Yeah.
He has those, I forget what they're called, but you know those nice pretty things on the side in between the wheels?
Doors?
Like little No, the little lip thing. You see that along the edge? Under
Right.
174?
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
I love that. It looks a bit like some kind of carpet sweeping thing.
Right.
You know, so he's cleaning the road as he goes
You
along.
think that's what that's for?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes, sucks up the road faster, and then he accelerates through.
Ah, I see. I think they're called, I'm going to make a guess that they might be called skirts.
I wear skirts too, but that doesn't make me any faster when I play sports.
You're not?
It makes men a bit slower and a bit like, oh. But that's a different story.
Meanwhile, Rob Larby has
Ooh.
lost a position to Sydney Santens, and Mark Townsend is overtaking James Odell, and it's also when we're not watching. That's quite annoying.
Well, maybe you should click on them more often.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do replay!
Oh, but, you know,
On replay.
just miss it again.
Oh, there was wobbling there.
There was a bit of wobbling, so they should all have fresh-ish tyres on right now.
And what difference does that make to their racing?
More grip, car goes faster, makes it easier to overtake, makes it easier to go around corners. When the tyres start to wear down, you'll start to see the cars wiggling a little bit more coming out corners.
Oh, I
'cause
must
they're-
be worn down because I wiggle sometimes.
Is that what it is? Do we need to change your tyres?
Which tyres are you changing in there?
Well, normally they're on the part that grips the floor, so you're going to have to take the soles of your feet off. Put new ones on.
That's a bit painful.
It's just a little bit. It's alright, the pit crew will take care of it though.
That's fine. I mean, at least if I have more grip, I won't need to wear shoes anymore.
You're like a hobbit.
Yeah, I don't need all the little hair on.
No?
No, hair's just decoration, you know. A bit like, I don't know, windscreen wipers on a car or something.
Windscreen wiper the decoration.
Yeah, they're decoration.
Remind me never to drive with you in the rain.
They're just there for you to be like, oh, I need some kind of entertainment while I sit in traffic. Whoop, 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 whoop. And they're to fight off flies that come and attack you at the windscreen.
Yes, absolutely.
See,
Oh,
that's
that
the
was a big
like-
jump there from Carlos Barros. Did you see that?
I did.
He took lots of curb, ate lots of curb going around there, and he comes to the bus stop. And Kral is absolutely up his rear, trying to keep things close so that he can get his opportunity.
Yeah, he likes that close contact.
Yeah, who doesn't love close contact? As long as it's not too close
As long as it's
and
not,
aggressive.
yeah, we don't have to be. It doesn't need to be grinder level, because unfortunately, that's only somewhat frowned upon in racing.
A little bit of grinding's okay.
Yeah, that's also somewhat frowned upon.
Yeah.
When you get like a little yellow flag, it's like, ooh, aren't you naughty?
Yes.
And then you got the other flags which are like, whoa, TMI. No, wait.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah, just TM.
Just a bit TM, not too much information, just too much.
Yeah, I realise. I'm like, you know, they're like, oh, get a room flag.
You get a room flag. Which is the bright pink one. Just get a room.
Get a room, you have to wave it like, you know, the palm goes, flicks downwards.
Yeah.
Get a room, honey.
It looks like we've got a bit of a battle brewing for 9th position between Phil Walker. Every single race that Phil Walker's been in, I've called him Paul.
You just really like guys called Paul.
No,
Not
it's
personal. What's this guy's name again?
Phil.
There we go. Just a test. It's not personal, Phil. It's just you got the wrong name.
So Paul Walker was an actor in the Fast and Furious race
I see.
films.
Phil, I'm sorry your parents gave you the wrong name. You were close, but not quite.
Not enough.
Yeah.
So we're just seeing now
alright.
Sydney Santens will make his way past.
Come on, Sydney. Come all the way from Australia.
No, he's not. He doesn't live in Sydney. This is
Well, that's like the rule. If your name's Sydney, you have to come from there. Like if your name's London, you come from London. If your name's India, you came from India.
Yeah. Well, we did have a driver.
Like surnames.
We did have a driver last season called Andy Bentley, who didn't drive Bentley.
That's just wrong.
And yeah, exactly, it is just wrong. And
Was he not related to the Bentleys?
I repeatedly told him he should be driving a Bentley, and he was like, "No, I don't like it."
Well, then you don't like yourself. No, Rocky.
Nav Rocky.
Nav Rocky.
That's it.
Nah. Oh well. Nav it is.
Oh, Dennis McElligot's got a drive-through.
Drive through.
He drive-through, and he's driving through right now. He's not taking any risks.
DT.
DT, drive-through. He's doing the drive of shame.
There's nothing wrong with doing that, you know, sometimes early in the morning. After you've had a late night.
You've got to do the drive of shame.
Yeah.
It's a very long drive of shame, though. So we'll catch up back with him because I still think this is a battle that's going to heat up very, very soon.
It's a fierce three-way battle.
It is. Doesn't love a good three-way battle. In fact, forget the battle. So
Who's in the middle at the three?
that is Sydney Santens.
Santans.
He's the one in the middle in the Hello Kitty car. He's lapping quicker than Phil Walker is.
Oh, I love how you enunciate it. You like,
Yeah,
Phil!
yeah. I know what I'm doing. Rob Larby is even quicker. He's the one in third position, so it could well be they're all just going to come together and battle for one
Oh.
place. Maybe a lap or so.
They're going to come together in one pile.
Yeah. All together
That
now.
could be very messy.
It could be very, very messy. Very, very messy. It'll be very fierce, intense, and it looks like it's about to happen.
Whoa! Oh yeah.
Very close.
Let me smash them.
Very close to having some very intense action there between three very capable men. La Sauce. Now this is where it could all get very messy as they make their way up Eau Rouge. I'm not sure what the camera's doing.
I don't know either. It's like, camera's so excited it can't even.
No, I'm very excited and I can't even. But it's just not happening. I feel I've been denied.
It does sometimes happen with people, but that's...
Yeah.
Well, if the camera's not having it, maybe we could have a look at Odell and see in his rear view mirror.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, we could go on. Well, he's not really in it, so we'll watch Phil Walker.
There you go, that could be.
Spoiler cam. In fact,
Spoiler alert.
let's go make our own camera.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
With blackjack and...
Blackjack and Porsches.
Yeah. Bite his shiny metal bumper.
It is actually very shiny. You can actually see reflections of the track in Phil Walker's car.
Which I do like.
It is very, very... I mean, because liveries go, I mean, it is very...
Sleek and neat.
Yes.
Take that, people who don't know the difference between mice and dogs.
Yep. Watching this battle from the skirt.
Men are always watching from under the skirt. Apparently it's, you know, going to get you kind of in trouble if anyone catches you. Especially if you get your camera out.
Yeah, should we go under the skirt? Oh, that's too odd. The
Yeah.
diffuser cam is a bit strange, but we'll go with it for now. Yeah, no, I'm just not having it.
It's not really, nah, it's not the best angle in the world. But
No.
hey, not all of us have great angles.
No, not all of us do. still, I'm getting the feeling that Nick Golding and Thomas the Rocky are perhaps chilling with each other. There's not much going on. Mark Townsend's chasing.
It doesn't look very fast around that bend. That looked very much like we're having a nice little stroll.
Nice little drive, relaxing drive around Belgium.
I want to see me a proper drive-by. I know you're not allowed to shoot out the windows of the car, but close enough. I want to see someone like throw spikes on the road, a bit like crash racing.
Mario Kart. You're waiting for the boxes to appear and a banana. Bananas are going to start appearing out the back of cars. What will get really entertaining is Dennis McKelliker gets a blue shell and takes out Ben Reese.
There you go. Click, 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 click.
Yeah, that would definitely make Spa much more interesting and intense racing.
Only slightly less realistic.
Yeah, who's going to get the bullet bill first?
Don't know, but when it comes at you, it's quite exciting.
It is. I'll look forward to the next race when we'll see Bowser appear.
Ooh.
And those little, you know... Oh! Stephen Kral's had a spin. Had a little spin.
He's spinning around. Oh, reverse, reverse!
So he's trying to get clear. Is he going to join the track? He's doing a very sensible rejoin. But that's, unfortunately, absolutely screwed his race.
What position was he in before?
I'm not sure. He was following... Well, he was following. I think that might be Carlos Barros. So I think he was in 14th before.
So he's dropped about 3 places.
Yeah. So this is the moment. And
When 2
he
become
just
1 though.
No, he just spins
When 2
out.
becomes 1, sad on its own.
Yeah. So I think that's from 14th down to 17th for Stephen Kral. I think he was facing Carlos Barros. It looks about right.
Let's see, where was our closest? Oh, it's Santens, who was in quite the race.
Yeah, so these 3 are still at it. Porsche, Lamborghini.
So Duck Goose, but with cars.
Yeah, exactly. We're still waiting to see if anything will come of it, really. Because the rest of the field's kind of spread out. I mean, you've got Rich Gasson in second. He's 4 seconds behind Ben Reese.
Problem is 4 sex.
4 secs?
I'm all for sex.
You're all... Okay.
Oh dear.
So
anyway.
the commentary's now ending.
Let's look at Oos.
Oos.
Oos in a boos.
Oos.
Oos boos.
Bruce Oos.
Dr. Oos.
Yeah. It's not very good for Dennis McGallagher.
He likes white. White eggs and ham. I don't know.
Who knows?
McGilliot.
McGallagher.
McGallagher. Is he getting lapped or something?
He is getting lapped.
Oh dear.
That looks like Rich Gasson behind him. It is Rich Gasson.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, it happens. It happens. Sometimes you're just going to get lapped.
To get lapped, it's like, oh, why am I even still here?
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, but you know, the fact that he's dead last, but he's still racing.
Why is he even bothering?
It's good. It's, you know, because if everyone just dropped out when they were in last,
I'm losing. I'm going home.
Yeah, you know, it's not very sporting.
Depends on my mood.
Well, I think for a lot of people it does depend on their mood. We've already lost a few drivers this race anyway, but you know, the people that stick around.
Well, having said that, didn't a couple of them have really bad starts, or you know, and
big shunts, yes.
And also sometimes when it's early on in the race, you can kind of go, you know what, I'm not going to make this back up again.
I've seen stranger things have happened. I've seen a guy drop down to dead last and finish 5th. So
probably, that's pretty good, really.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens early in the race, you do have the time if you're quick enough to make it back up most times. It's just in fact, those make the best races because you just get to watch with one driver absolutely.
Be like, whoop.
Yeah, just go for it.
Jump in between you guys. See ya.
Bye bye. I'm super quick.
Oh.
But we haven't actually really had any incidents. Solid 15 minutes or so.
You mean everyone's behaving themselves?
Everyone's behaving, apart from the odd driver who just make a mistake and spin out. I mean,
Yeah, but they're not taking anyone down with them. I'd rather they do that.
yeah, where's the big crashes?
We need entertainment.
I mean, it's even get to the point where I'm starting to stare at Paul Walker and Sydney Santens and wondering,
Why?
What?
Are they that much cuter than me?
yes, obviously,
Okay, that's fine.
it's really into Porsches. Someone knows that.
I like Lamborghinis personally.
No, okay. Let's have a quick look at Rob Larby as he drives around. A nice bird on his car.
I thought you were going to say he had a...
That's a nice bird, that is.
kind of bird, let's have a nosy. Oh, I see. I don't know why, but I thought you meant like, you know, in like the... You know, oh, the windscreen might be, you know, for decoration.
Yep.
On the dashboard, normally, I thought you meant like, you know, when you have a hula girl there. I thought you meant like
Oh,
a
right.
bird that just like bubbles about a
A
bit.
bobblehead. You think he had a bobblehead in his
bird.
car?
Why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, that'd be quite cool. Oh, that was a bit of a slide.
Ooh, Lolux plus 0.7. That seems close.
Yeah, it is very close.
Unless there was someone else who was sliding. Who was sliding?
That was Sydney Sandon. Yeah, it looks like he went very deep into the corner and
He went deep.
had to-
He was trying to slide into Phil Walker.
Yeah. But he pulled out in time.
Sometimes the withdrawal method works.
Yeah. Lolek. He's catching up to Carlos Barros. He was 0.7, now he's 0.4-ish, 0.5. So next time, you will be able to see that on the stream.
There are a lot. Sorry, it's me messing with you. Your other things. Wait, that sounded bad. Let's carry on.
You're messing with my chair.
Chair.
Yes.
Messing with you, messing with your things. It's fine.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so
Navraki in 6th. I'm just trying to eye up everyone who's kind of close. Actually, Odell in 8th is kind of close-ish.
yeah, to Mark Townsend,
Yeah.
but I think we may get some action here. So David Lolek, he's looking like he's going to stick his nose up somewhere.
Where it belongs or where it doesn't belong.
Oh, depends on your point of view. And from the point of view of Carlos Barros, it might feel like it doesn't belong there at all. But yeah, it's definitely looking like be something happening up Eau Rouge this time.
Oh, Lolek to the Moulin Rouge.
Come on, let's go for it.
Voulez-vous
Full
coucher
send.
avec moi?
Maximum send. Oh, they're both cars are wobbling about as they have to find every grip to make their way through those set of corners. But it's not enough for David Lolek to overtake up the Kemmel Straight.
Use them pretty bright neon wheels to distract him.
Absolutely. See just
Well,
how
like-
hard he's working to keep that car going straight.
Again, we support the LGBTQI plus community and all other identifying communities, which is the most PC thing I could possibly say.
Why you need to make that point, but
Because why not? Just can't go straight.
very true.
Anyway. Alec, this is no laughing matter. Get on him.
Not sure he's going to do it that, but we just had the leader is on his final lap.
Ooh.
So here is Ben Rees, who's shown an absolute masterclass this race of how to start in pole, keep pole, and never ever be challenged. Go away.
Smoke's coming out of him. He's gonna snatch the crown. Of all the queens today.
Yeah, he is certainly slayed.
Slay
The
queen
field.
slay. He served racing realness as he wins. Congratulations!
But Carlos Barros and David Lolek are still fighting. I know they've just had a bit of a scrap, so I'm just going to quickly
They've gone up and down, up and down.
see what happened there, because I saw they switched positions, and I don't think...
Tops or bottoms?
I'm not sure. It looks like Carlos Barros is on top
Got
to
it, there's
start with.
switches.
Yeah. But David Lolek, well, we're not going to quite see that, but really would like to catch up with Ben Reese. It's all looking like it just settle where it is. We've still got a couple of battles. Sydney Santerns and Phil Walker. They're all on their final lap. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen.
Let's see, we started the race with Reese and Gasson in first and second.
Yeah.
Richardson has moved up because Dvorak was third originally.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's only bumped down a space.
But here we go, our race winner, Ben Reese. Comfortably taking the race, flashing his lights in celebration. There he goes, he wins round 3 in Spa, followed by Rich Gasson, and Steve Richardson will be quickly following for third. Our silver class leader, comfortably leading, is James O'Dell. See him come round to finish, and then we'll catch up with our last real major battle, which is Carlos Barros and David Lolek, as they make their way up through the track. So I think this could get really heated in the last section of the race, which is about the track, which is about to start. A really fast section. David Lolek going really wide, trying to get every ounce of speed out of the car.
Oh, Reese and Gasson maintain the positions over the line.
Oh, that's very close.
Oh
Not
dear.
He kills Barros.
Damn.
Oh, that's not good at all.
He is feeling feisty.
He is. And that's disastrous for Carlos Barros. He was
Tongue pop and a half.
looking for 13th. He's now right down to 17th.
Ooh.
Absolute disaster for him.
But is that going to cause troubles at the end by any chance?
It
Because
might well do. I mean, the stewards will have a good look
will
at
that
that
be
incident.
Will he get a little spanking?
He might well do, yeah.
Because that is the kind of penultimate lap, well, penultimate corner on the final lap kind of thing that
Yeah.
makes me gag.
Oh dear. Don't want that, do we?
Gag, tied up, you name it.
Yeah.
He was probably blindfolded too.
Yeah. So we're just waiting now for our final racer. The other two behind him have already finished because they were a lap down. But Bruce's closing out the race in
He didn't
Belgium.
Bruce did not have his green eggs and ham, he had white. Nortown Odell, lovely.
Yeah. And it looks like we've had it. So we've had Wayne Bennett, Manadekers, Roman Frella, and Jay Bren all drop out of the race from.
Roller was falling.
Yeah, but that was round 3 of season 13.
God, Pichon went from like 5th to 18th.
Anyway, let's get some interviews. So,
Ooh.
looking for Ben Reese and James O'Dell,
The winners of their classes.
the winners of their classes, indeed.
So do you just mute everyone else, or do you just say you're not
No.
allowed to talk?
Now just do this. We just drag them down into the commentary box.
Oh, the chosen ones. We'll have a
Where's-
little bit of you.
Where's Ben Reese?
Oh,
Hi. Hi,
Hey-ya.
James. We're just looking for Ben. I don't know if he was in the chat.
howdy.
Oh, he's Bon Woos, isn't he?
There he is. Yeah, it says B Reese. B Reese back.
Move to commentary box. Hello, guys. You are our class winners today. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll start with yourself, James. It looks like you had a very dominating performance in the silver class today.
Worked out well. I was a bit lucky in the beginning. I had a contactor coming out of Eau Rouge and gave me 11 seconds worth of damage, so that was, that played me down a little bit, but yeah, it was great fun, really good fun to be up at front.
Yeah. Any personal highlights for yourself?
Highlights, I suppose it's just not clattering that wall as hard as it could have been. Aside from
Yeah.
that, really just staying in the top 10.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
You did very well out of qualifying. Is there any particular tips that you'd like to give for Spa?
Not really. I suppose just ride a lot of curb and yeah, just maximise the track as much as you do. And I suppose that double left-hander, the double apex left-hander, I suppose is the crisp. I don't know what I speak about
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Green light,
And
green
also,
light.
yes,
Go, go,
the
go.
yes after that as well. You a lot of curve there.
Yeah, of course. Well, congratulations on the silver class win. Hopefully, you the best success in the next round. We'll now have a chat with Ben, who's had an absolutely dominating performance in this race. Looks like you have a real good handle for Spa.
Come on, Reese's Pieces, talk to us.
Great. Now you can hear.
Yes.
There you go.
Whole time. There we go.
Fun, woo!
Yeah, it's a good race. Yeah, race was good.
Yeah.
And yeah, played out the walls. Had a few brushes, no. Yeah, that was actually.
Yeah, it looked like you were in qualifying. You had a moment where it was touch and go whether you get pole, and then you went out and just set a lap time that absolutely crushed everything.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I don't know. In the first sector, get the chicane right. Managed to take up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's literally just cutting the curves in the right place, getting like it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Any particular tip? I mean, I asked this of James as well, but any particular tips for Spa when it comes to driving on ACC?
Yeah, I think he said right stuff is. I think by the double left under he means the pill one, right? But yeah, basically barrel braking into apexes. Basically, does like
Yeah.
that's the main. And
Okay.
yeah, not lift.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I'd love to have said like you had a really fierce battle this race, but I'd be completely lying. I don't really know what else to say. I mean,
Rich was, to be very honest,
yeah,
you know, so taking just trying to keep the gap.
yeah. I mean, how do you keep concentration going? Because obviously, when you're under a lot of pressure, it keeps you very
The
sharp.
adrenaline, yeah.
But if you're 5 seconds ahead, like how you keep that concentration throughout lap after lap?
I don't know really. I think especially when the tires start to go off, usually a bit more slow as you used to. I know, like double check yourself. Yeah. I don't know. If I'm being honest, always used to start the lead, which is why I've made my whole jump break.
Well, congrats, and hopefully we won't see you bottle it in future races as well. I mean, you're comfortably leading the championship so far, and after this race, I'm sure you will as well. And we wish you all the great success. Thank you both for joining us. I'll now put you back.
Bye, lads.
Bye.
Cheers.
What was your personal highlight of that race, Grace? Grace.
Oh. But I don't know, there are a few highlights. Finding out that one of our racers doesn't know the difference between a mouse and a dog.
Yeah.
Seeing that pretty spoiler.
Yeah. Pretty spoiler.
Everyone's spinning out for no real reason, but we kept missing them. So next time, make sure we're watching you when you do it. If you're gonna plan one in there, you know, is this like WWE where you plan fun things?
No, we don't talk about that bit.
Oh, okay.
Not supposed to talk about that bit. No, you've given it all away now.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, secretly the races are entirely scripted, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're very sorry for deceiving you in that way.
The problem is if I scripted them, you know what would happen? It'd be an absolute mess. They'd be like, people driving funny, someone will drive the wrong way up the course, you know, because they wouldn't really know what's happening.
Yeah.
Maybe someone's like, I'm not pitting. And everyone's like, but your wheels, you've got like no tyre left. I'm not pitting.
Well, personally for me, I think it was the little battles that we had, particularly where it got very close and there was a little bit of argy-bargy going on, but it was
Always my favourite.
But it was not too close, not punting it into the rear of the car in front. But I'm looking forward to seeing next week. Next week we are at race 4, which is Nürburgring.
Is that even real? Like, where's Nürburgring?
Germany.
Nürburgring.
Yeah.
It just sounds like, no, I don't want a burger.
Ring.
I want an onion ring. No burger, onion ring only.
Okay.
One onion ring.
We'll look forward to seeing you there for onion rings, no burgers, and another sprint race.
Vroom, mate.
Dad Goes Sim Racing, and we all thank you for joining us. If you joined us on the stream, thank you. If you're watching this back after, an extra thank you.
And if you didn't at all, then oh well, who cares what your opinion is?
Well, they won't be watching anyway.
Exactly.
They won't know. So
well, they can tell their friends.
yeah,
You should have watched this. You didn't. You've got a problem, mate.
yeah. Please like and subscribe and all those lovely YouTube stuff. And
That's really boring. That's people say on and on. You're like, I don't care. If anything, it puts me off subscribing at all. So let's not mention it.
I already have. It's too late.
Dun dun dun.
Good night, everybody.
Unsubscribe.
No, don't unsubscribe.